We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
More Twitter files, political incompetence, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Former House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy on Tuesday became the first majority party nominee for House Speaker in 100 years to fail to win the Speaker position on the initial vote. McCarthy, facing stubborn opposition from a handful of conservatives, needed 218 votes to win the gavel, but got just 203 in the first two rounds of voting. Before the second vote, Representative Jim Jordan urged the 6 colleagues who voted for him in the first round to unite behind McCarthy, only to get even more votes in the second round. The House adjourned after McCarthy lost another vote in the third ballot and will hold a fourth round Wednesday. President Trump has reached out to conservatives, urging them to support McCarthy. This stalemate showcases the desire of both Republicans and Democrats to push partisan agendas and not work together for the good of the American people. The Food and Drug Administration on Tuesday quietly finalized a rule change allowing retail pharmacies to dispense the abortion pill Milestrone. The drug must be prescribed by a certified healthcare provider, and the pharmacies must meet certain requirements. The drug can be taken to terminate pregnancies in the first trimester. It was previously available only at specialty clinics and from certain mail-order pharmacies. Abortion pills are used in more than half of U.S. pregnancy terminations already. Demand has risen since the Supreme Court overturned the Roe v. Wade decision's protection of abortion rights last year, and conservative states adopted tougher abortion restrictions. Disgraced FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried pleaded not guilty to charges of fraud and other financial crimes at his collapsed cryptocurrency exchange. Bankman-Fried, aged 30, returned to New York to enter the plea 2 weeks after being released on $250 million bond in order to stay at his parents' home in Palo Alto, California. U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan set Bankman-Fried's trial date for October 2nd, the New York Times reported. Bankman-Fried was arrested on December 12th in the Bahamas, where FTX was based, before it filed for bankruptcy protection in November. He was extradited days later to face an 8-court indictment accusing him of defrauding lenders and using billions in customers' money to buy Bahamas real estate and cryptocurrencies and make big campaign donations to Democrats. It was revealed in the latest Twitter files that the office of Representative Adam Schiff, the Democrat from California, made repeated requests for Twitter to suspend certain accounts. In the second of 2 back-to-back batches of Elon Musk's Twitter files shared on Tuesday by Substack writer Mike Taibbi, he reported that Twitter received an astonishing variety of requests from officials asking for individuals they didn't like to be banned. Schiff's office also requested that Twitter, quote, stop the spread of future misinformation on Twitter, unquote, regarding committee staff, and, quote, label and reduce the visibility of any content, unquote. While he was requesting that misinformation be removed from Twitter, Schiff was routinely spreading his own misinformation about President Trump and the Steele dossier. Germany on Tuesday received its first regular shipment of liquefied natural gas from the United States, a milestone in the leading European economy push to replace Russian energy supplies after Russia invaded Ukraine. Germany also has restarted some oil and coal-fueled power plants and postponed the retirement of its last 3 nuclear plants until after winter. Germany has caught a break as unseasonably warm temperatures reduced heating demand, allowing it to fill gas reserves above 90% capacity in the new year. Falling demand has contributed to falling European natural gas prices, which have dropped below levels recorded before Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2021. Thomas Jefferson High School in Virginia withheld academic merit awards in the name of equity. And now parents are expressing their outrage at administrators' response and the ultimate sabotage of students' college and career futures. High-achieving students were not told about their eligibility for national merit scholarships until after deadline had passed, so that other students wouldn't feel bad about not being eligible. This was not a one-time error, said Father Harry Jackson. This is actually a systemic pattern of injustice that's been occurring since 2017, where students have been withheld those honors from the National Merit Scholarship Corporation where they have not been notified. Jackson said more than 1,200 students and their families in Alexandria are impacted by the school's decision to delay the notification of commended student awards given by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, which recognizes top-performing high schoolers nationwide. He argued that the policy was motivated by trying to avoid hurt feelings on the part of other students. This is just another case of woke policy going wrong. You raise people up by raising all votes, not by penalizing high-performing students. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.